Hello there, you're watching Vnews Bulletin. I'm Vungo presenting you today's top stories as usual.
Quảng Bình border guard working for a strong peaceful border. Ministry adopts measures to boost sale of agricultural products. And later on, top 10 hospitable tourist destinations in Vietnam voted by travelers.
The Quảng Bình Border Guard is responsible for managing and protecting some 222 km of land border and 116 km of coastline. To contribute to the protection of a strong border area, the Border Guard has implemented a host of solutions to carry out its assigned tasks, accompanying local authorities and people in economic development, natural disaster response, and pandemic prevention.
With support from soldiers at the Nhật Lệ Border Guard in Đồng Hới City, local people have made efforts to develop the economy and protect sea and island security. Not just a core force in border protection, the Quảng Bình Border Guard units are trusted by local people, with many programs being effectively implemented to support residents.
Officers and soldiers from the Giang Border Guard have enthusiastically helped our village. The party and authorities in Minh Hóa district have strengthened coordination with Border Guard in promoting the law on Border Guard and implementing the government's programs on supporting ethnic minority groups.
The Quảng Bình Border Guard will continue to implement measures to protect border security, contributing to building strong hearts and minds in border areas.
The Provincial Border Guard takes the initiative in formulating plans to ensure security and order in the border areas, strengthening patrols, especially in key areas, and coordinating with relevant processes in special cases.
The silent contribution and sacrifice of Quảng Bình Border Guard officers and soldiers have promoted the beautiful image of alcohol soldiers among local people, evoking determination to protect the fatherland's territorial integrity and sovereignty.
Chi Minh City, Vietnam's largest economic hub, has been paying attention to developing the high-tech industry so as to bring into full play opportunities brought about by the Fourth Industrial Revolution.
Over the past time, many domestic and foreign invested companies in Ho Chi Minh City have established advanced production models and applied high-tech techniques. The forming modern production lines is independent on imported components and meeting the demand for high-tech products in the country for export. The Saigon High-Tech Park currently has 165 valid investment projects totaling $8.6 billion, in which many major groups such as Samsung and Intel have enjoyed effective business and investment and plan to expand their production scale. To attract major investors, the city is promoting the establishment of a 300-hectare high-tech supporting industrial park to create an ecosystem for high-tech supporting industries. It is expected to draw around $3 billion in the over 50 high-tech projects in the 2021 and 2025 period.
The Ministry of Industry and Trade is carrying out a number of measures to assist farmers in selling their products.
According to the Agency of Foreign Trade under the Ministry of Industry and Trade, farm produce export turnover reached $7.2 billion in the first 3 months of this year, up 19% compared to 2011. However, difficulties remain in the sale of some groups of commodities and at some specific times. To deal with the problem, the ministry has compiled a draft plan on shifting from unofficial and small-scale shipments to export through official channels. The ministry also established a steering committee led by the Minister of Industry and Trade to solve the congestion of agricultural products at border gates. In addition, the ministry worked closely with the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development to promote negotiations with China to increase the number of fruits exported via official channels in the future. The ministry also collaborated with the Ministry of Transport to guide businesses to change delivery methods and take advantage of other forms of transport to avoid congestion at border gates.
The export of aquatic products recorded strong growth last month, although the Russia-Ukraine crisis has disrupted shipments to the two European countries, according to the Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers.
In March, Vietnam exported $920 million worth of aquatic products, a year-on-year increase of 25%, FSEP reported. This was attributed to the impressive recovery of shellfish exports, which expanded 88% to hit $646 million during the period, on the account of surging demand from major markets, such as the US, China, and the EU. The fish has again become a key export item, accounting for 27% of the total aquatic exports, the association said. Meanwhile, shrimp contributed a share of 37% in March, earning more than $345 million in turnover. Vietnam's aquatic exports are expected to pick up 25% to $934 million in April.
Vietnamese airlines have seen a surge of 441% in international passengers, but a decline in domestic passengers in the first quarter of 2022, according to the Civil Aviation Authority of Vietnam.
In a report sent to the Ministry of Transport, the Civil Aviation Authority of Vietnam said Vietnamese Airlines alone has transported an estimated 141,600 international passengers and 38,000 tons of international cargo in the first quarter, respectively soaring around 441% and 114% year-on-year. Airports nationwide handled 321,000 international passengers and 292,000 tons of international cargo during the period, up 176% and 21% respectively. Meanwhile, the carriers served about 6.5 million domestic passengers and 48,400 tons of domestic cargo, down 12.5% and 8.8% from a year earlier. The authorities said as of March, there are 23 foreign and Vietnamese airlines operating air routes between Vietnam and 20 countries and territories.
Vegetarianism is becoming popular among many Vietnamese people. While some make the choice for health reasons, others are trying to support the planet.
Big switch to being a full-time vegetarian 8 years ago. She tried veggie dishes 20 years ago, but vegetarian food is now popular in her family.
Veggie dishes are really tasty. I find it good for my health and even for people undergoing medical treatment.
My mother sometimes prepares veggie dishes for the whole family. There are a wide range of dishes, and all are mouth-watering.
Ingredients for veggie dishes are meticulously chosen. They must be fresh and highly nutritious and have clear origin. As a vegetarian, Nguyễn Thị Lan Anh prepares excellent vegetarian feast. Her kitchen has become a trusted place for friends and relatives looking to eat vegetarian.
Many young people order my vegetarian dishes on the first day of the lunar new month or the full moon. Friends and relatives normally book the full vegetarian feast. I receive 5 to 6 orders every month.
Statistics show that some 10% of people in Europe and North America are vegetarian or vegan. Becoming a vegetarian or vegan is on the rise among people, including those in Vietnam. Along with health and religious reasons, veganism and vegetarianism also express their responsibility for the environment.
I like steamed dishes. I often search for salad recipes and spring rolls because they are good for my health.
There is a kaleidoscope of vegan and vegetarian dishes, from desserts, pho, noodles to fried dishes. They're prepared to suit the taste of people in different regions.
Vietnam's tourism sector officially entered the recovery stage after a long hiatus caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Acknowledging an increase in demand of search for destinations, US-based online booking travel agency Booking.com announced top 10 most hospitable tourist destinations in Vietnam in 2022.
The list was based on more than 232 million verified reviews made on the travel and accommodation booking website. Hoi An impresses travelers with its unique architectural ensemble that features iconic yellow houses and rich traditional heritage. The ancient town was also the only destination in Vietnam to break into the list of 10 most welcoming cities on earth, endorsed by global travelers at Booking.com. Phong Nha, famous for its ancient limestone coast and vast network of caves, is home to UNESCO heritage site Phong Nha Kẻ Bàng National Park and the world's largest cave, Sơn Đỏ. Not only stopping at the magnificent limestone mountains, great rice fields, and many impressive historical sites, Ninh Binh also offers visitors the opportunity to explore the rustic rural life with the companionship of kind locals. Hue, the famous ancient capital located in central Vietnam, is known for its poetic and romantic beauty. The land of Hue proudly carries within itself fascinating cultural and traditional quintessence, promising to captivate any history-loving visitor. With ideal conditions for sandboarding, windsurfing, kitesurfing, or kayaking, extreme sports enthusiasts have plenty of options to enjoy their day in Mũi Né. Tuy Hoa is a destination not to be missed for beach lovers because it owns a beautiful coastline. Discovering historical cultural stories or admiring the architecture of Champa people are also interesting experiences that visitors should not miss. For those who are looking for a quiet retreat, close to nature and culture, away from the hostile and bustling urban areas, Mai Châu, over 100 kilometers far from Hanoi capital city, would definitely be an ideal destination. The idyllic Mai Châu offers visitors unforgettable experiences. Thanks to the discovery of Sơn Đỏ, the world's largest cave here, Đồng Hới is no longer a little-known place. Exploring the magnificent Sơn Đỏ cave and seeing firsthand the magical moment when the sun shines through the cave's skin hole is guaranteed to be an incredible experience in Đồng Hới City. Sao Park captivates thousands of visitors with its stunning views from the top of Fancy Pan Mountain, picturesque ethnic villages, and breathtaking tourist fields. The warm nature and unique cultural life of the locals here are all attractions that tourists from all over the world cannot help but visit. The tourist attraction of this place is the beautiful, unspoiled natural landscape endowed with clear blue coastline and rich coral reefs, blended with a calm, peaceful atmosphere and cultural and historical imprints all over the island.
And that's the end of our bulletin. Thank you for being here with us. We hope to see you again soon.